Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a historical rules event for you. Our first round is going to be the Schoolhouse Ridge, followed up by the Harpersferry Graveyard. Before we get into this, thank you to our YouTube members for your support. Your support is greatly appreciated. And our regiments for today, on the CSA side for round 1, Union round 2, you have the 51st New York, Army of Northern Virginia, 6th Alabama, Hampton's Legion, 6th New York, 20th Georgia, 88th New York, 13th Georgia, 2nd United States Cavalry, 17th Michigan, and the Irish Volunteer Brigade. Whereas on the Union side for round 1, CSA for round 2, you're going to have the Alabama Volunteer Corps, 11th Mississippi, Colquitt's Brigade, 6th Arkansas, Lee's French Legion, 6th Louisiana the French, 36th New York, 9th Corps, Hood's Division, mistyped there, sorry, Jenkins Brigade, 53rd Ohio, 6th Louisiana, the Italians, and the Shenandoah Regulars. So server pop for today is currently 254. Union currently have 2 more players than the CSA side. In terms of artillery, each side has the option, CSA taking 5, Union taking 2. So as a result, if this infantry imbalance is going to be 4 in favor of the Union side. Frontline reporters for today, representing our Union perspective for round 1 CSA. For round 2, you have Jam here from the Colquitt's Brigade, and on the other side of things, you have Cloud from the Army of Northern Virginia. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground while also seeing what is going on in the sky. And if you're playing this match, whether it be recording and uploading later or live streaming, send me a link and I can put that in the pinned comment of the video. So the map, Schoolhouse Ridge, it's a 12% ticket advantage to the attacking CSA side, and we can see they're really pressing this Union left side, trying to get on the flank and eventually get a foothold by this tree here. It's a huge position that the CSA normally wants, and the CSA side looks like they're not going directly at it since Union has a nice long snake fence, but going a little bit on the edge. Mind you, rules in this event, no sprinting until 30 and no bayonets until someone hits engaged. So initially defending this, you got the 11th Mississippi and Colquitt's Brigade, some Hood's Division as well. On the corner, you got Lee's French Legion, Serpent's Brigade, and 6th Arkansas. Meanwhile, other side of the map, you do have a CSA regiment kind of flanking around the Union right. That's 20th Georgia, 13th Georgia, and the IVB. CSA weapons on this attacking map, they have the 6th Louisiana with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 55, and they also have the 13th Virginia with the option of the Springfield 55, Enfield, and also the Springfield 42. So the buck and ball. Union defense, on the other hand, has the 32nd Ohio with the option of the Springfield 61, the Lorenz, and the 126th New York with the Enfield. So CSA so far has got a foothold on the Union left. Union still has a strong defensive position, but with some CSA flanking, it could cause some problems for the Union side. There is no Steam chat in this event, so communication is on the fly based on what you see, and you can send runners in game and whatnot. A and V pushing up, trying to set themselves up the flank. Jenkins Brigade has shifted that way to at least get some nice shots on them, but they're not going to have the numbers. You don't know why more Union's not shifting over. Union's really bunched up in a tiny area right now, and CSA kind of enveloping them on all sides. So, with that flank from 20th Georgia and IVB, Jenkins Brigade, a couple of them in 2 Corps, the French are going to turn around. A and V's been able to take the corner. And Union's all blobbed up in a tiny little area. Could be nice for that CSA artillery in the distance if, they wanted to file some shots over here. It's a little difficult to see, though, in the morning. I mean, the hill here blocks that sun out a considerable amount. But, I mean, CSA so far having a decent start. Tickets are still fairly even. 20th Jordan IVB has fallen back, but A&V is going to go in on the flank.
Independent fire, light them up, gentlemen, light them up.
Let's kill! Watch your left, don't bleed. Union line on your left. Kill him back. Shit.
And so that's the difficult thing with the HRE event. Was that CSA already? Oh my, I think I was. But the thing that can be difficult with this event is because of the rules of, you know, no bayonets until engage and no sprinting until 30, it can really hamper the attackers, you know, attack. And with big maps like these, if sides move slowly, you know, attackers can just not deal enough of a ticket loss before that timer ticks down.
Haha, you missed, Yank.
And so I like the aggressiveness, but it's really only A and V. 2nd U.S. Cav up in the push by them. Looks like the rest of the CSA force here, NYV and HL in front, going to push to the corner.
Make him disappear. Oh, shit.
There's a nice arty shot.
Stand up.
Easy shooting, boys. Easy shooting. Come on, TKB. Pull back. Pull back, TKB.
And with help of artillery, also just CSA pushing closer. You heard him yelling about the buck and ball. Union's going to have a difficult time in a close range shootout against shotguns, because Union don't have those shotguns. It's simple math. And on the opposite side, though, 6 Arkansas looks like they're dueling it off with the Georgias and IVV.
I got 3 up.
A little distraction. Some Jenkins Brigade guys going down the little creek there as well. But Union has just been slowly pushed back this entire time. Tickets, despite all of that, are fairly even. I mean, CSA having a 12% ticket advantage. Not a huge amount by all means, but is a, you know, it's still something. But I mean, this event with the rules they have, like I think it's above 10 guys. You got to be in double rank. And generally just, that's how the play style of everyone here is, you know, these big lines in formation, double rank. And as a result, people are losing a lot less tickets upon death. At least what you would expect compared to a normal NA event. Just because where you stand matters. If you're standing up by a lot of people, 1 ticket per death, you're in formation. If you're crouching with a lot of people by you, or you're by 2-3 other people, that's skirmishing. And that's 3 tickets lost upon death. And if you're off by yourself, you're ramboing and out of line. And you lose 5 tickets for your team there. And I mean, if CSA is trying to keep a consistent pace throughout the match, you want to hit the Union down to engage by the 30-minute mark.
Make sure you spread it out. Don't stand shoulder to shoulder.
Oh, we kind of have to.
So, I mean, so far looking real good for CSA side. Points in the center here of the lane.
Go to the other side. Other side.
13th, other side of the road.
And I mean, Union's just in a little bit of a crossfire. Nothing too crazy, just because there's, you know, not a whole lot of CSA on the opposite side with 20th, 13th, and IVV, but it's something. It's going to distract Union a little bit, and I'm intrigued to see how aggressive CSA is going to play this from this position. I mean, they can sit and shoot it out for all they want, but Union's slowly backing up more and more and more, and that's going to make those Springfield 42s a little less effective the further they go back. But they could just spawn in with the rifles and go for it.
Why? I'm NCO, man.
HL, I got your flag.
Thank you. Stick with me.
I mean, CSA could also just be waiting for the timer to go down to 30 minutes, because if it does, then they can, at that point, actually run. And I mean, the good part for CSA is, I mean, that group, the skirmishing guys over there, they're acting independently, and they don't really need to be a part of a huge CSA push. But the rest of these guys are so clumped up, they might be able to easily communicate something along the lines. A&B's pushing up.
Gentlemen, we are far and advancing down the fence line.
Okay, killer. Firing in fence.
All the way to those guys northeast. Oh shit. You can still see them down
So they're slowly going to start pushing down. NYV, HL joining the shoot and push down as well. CSA starting to get a slight ticket lead. And I mean, Union's just kind of been on the back pedal since the start of the match. CSA, again, they had a really nice flank to start off the match. And, I mean, how far is it before it's out of bounds? Is it the snake fence here? Yeah, it is. So, I mean, CSA went at the boundary of the map. So Union couldn't, like, outflank the CSA from that side. And CSA was able to get a foothold. And Union's been on the back pedal since. And, I mean, the thing is, Union's just kind of letting it happen at this point. I mean, they're surrounded by two groups. The nice part about War of Rights is you can hit tab key and you can see how many numbers are on each side. I mean, Union has more guys right now, up by 9, considering the artillery imbalance, up by 11 infantry-wise. So, I mean, if I were Union, right, a lot easier said than done. But if you see CSA spread out, you know that, you know, they have about similar numbers as you, and if they're spread out, that means they're thin, generally. Now, obviously, they're not thin here, but they are thin over here. So, if Union is, you know, spending a third of their force shooting this way and 2/3 shooting this way, Union should outright just all charge these guys, knock down a flag, turn around, charge the other way if they want. Because right now, while the tickets overall are fairly even, Union is slowly losing ground and slowly losing on that ticket front. So, sprinting is a go in 1 second. So, sprinting is live.
CQB, shift the left with me. Shift the left with me. Break your. Shift the left with me.
Because, I mean, sure, right? A moment ago, I was saying Union should charge these groups out. Sure, Union doesn't want to charge into shotguns, right? Not as advisable. This isn't working, though. The thing is, though, right, is the historical rules event, most of the time the defenders will win, at least how I understand it, or from what I've seen, or at least remember anyways. The defenders will win from that timer hitting 0. Whether it be it just naturally ticking down to 0, or the attackers get hit in the final push and the timer goes down. But it's more the initial one of just that black timer going down to 0. And so, if you're Union and you can wipe these CSA flags that respawn people, I mean, that can be huge, because if you knock a flag down, stays down for 5 minutes, unless it's out of bounds, then it's 30 seconds. And, you know, that can really hinder the CSA attack. HL pushing up the hill on 36 New York and 9th Corps. And with Union hitting engaged, bayonets are live now. It's like, maybe there's a little window here for Union to take out HL's flag, but good flag discipline is important.
I'm standing with Jerry. They're running away.
And HL's going to back out. A little combat here. The French of 2 Corps. That's what I should say in the intro instead of 2 Corps, the French. No, the French of 2 Corps rolls off the tongue better. Meanwhile, on point A and B, 6 Alabama in particular going up the creek side. NYV pushing down the other road. CSA is playing aggressive. They're charging. So CSA will hit engage as well, but CSA has the ground. They've knocked down a Union flag. LFL is the last Union group on point. Should say there's also some Jenkins Brigade guys here as well. But they are heavily outnumbered. It's a lot of that Union team shifted out in the open to, I think, spread themselves out. But spreading themselves out left the road open. CSA saw that and took advantage. So, I mean, we'll see if she... Why are you counter-battering? Oh, I guess you might not even be able to see. Yeah, they haven't rolled the guns over the thing. I mean, can you see down there? Kind of. Not a significant amount. But CSA looks like they are going to early cap the point. 20th Georgia, 13th Georgia, and IVB have pushed in, hitting LFL on the side. Colquitt's guys are trickling in right now, and they're just... It's just not going to do anything.
If they do, we'll level on tickets for the pretty much anyway. We're not going to get much far.
Right, we'll hold it then.
We'll pause the clock.
Don't pick up that flag. Don't pick up that flag. No, no.
That's how you had a bit. I hate to think what you think.
So that's a held charge there. 6 Arkansas tried, but CSA is going to early cap this point, which, you know, Union's got to at least be a little happy about in some ways more than others. Now, 12-minute counterattack since the Union's in engaged. That's why the goal timer's at 12. If CSA holds for 12 minutes, they win the game. Although Union has a good amount of time to try and retake that point. But Union's so spread out right now. They're down 2 flags as well. This could get a little difficult. Union, though, to their benefit, even though the black timer has stopped, which Union doesn't like, if they retake the point, they regain up to where CSA's at. So if they were to hypothetically retake it right now, they regain half the morale stage automatically.
Get that flag.
But that charge from 9th Corps and 36 New York held by HL. It's like HD and 2nd US Cav. I mean, CSA, they've just got one big, beautiful line across the map, across the lane. And I mean, Union's going to have to cross a wide open field regardless of where they go. And that's a 3rd flag down for the Union. Again, those flags, 5-minute despawn timer on that. So, you know, Union might not have flags for a little less than half of this counterattack. I don't know where the last Union flag is. I assume it's over here. Oh. Where is the flag? I don't know, but Love the Mississippi's pushed over, trying to get the flag. CSA just immediately respond.
We're done over. We just got a flag out. That's a fucking shit position.
So, Love Mississippi's gonna get out with that flag. Where's that last Union flag? There it is. You know, it was really fascinating. I don't remember. Jeez, I think it was Boy Howdy campaign, but again, you watch so many War of Rights matches, they all merge into one, at least for me anyways. But if you lose the flag in the water here, it despawns, which it's kind of wild to think about. But CSA, if they want to try to hold this point for the entire time, they need to make sure they don't get defeated in detail. Again, they're spread out pretty wide. Union's pressuring the CSA left. The longer Union takes the form up, CSA is going to have more time to respond and react. I mean, you got 4th New Jersey. They're getting lit up. NYV's mixed in with them. Seen them over here numerous times. 13th and 20th Georgia, IVB there as well. And as mentioned, 6th Alabama starting to shift to that left side to help. Looks like 88th New York holding back. And the CSA right, noticing this as well, is moving over to the left. This is why you can't stay still for too long, which, who's charging here? LFL.
Salute.
Which, that charge will be held, but both sides basically got wiped there. Here comes Colquitt's brigade pushing up with HD as well. Why did I see an HD guy with HL? It's confusing. Or maybe my eyes don't work anymore. Who knows? But Union's going to charge in. They're going to get in the lane, but here comes CSA flanking reinforcements.
Don't shoot me, Yankee. Thank you.
Oh, God.
Hey.
Allez, traversez le 6ème de Louisiane, traversez, on poursuit, on poursuit.
On poursuit.
Get on this front fence.
Union lose one of their flags in the process.
À droite, les gars, à droite.
Keep going. Wipe the guys that are getting on the fence.
Alright.
And so, really good charge from CSA side. Union's down 3 flags. I assume the 4th one, not, I don't know where the 4th Union flag is. Playing hide and go seek.
Charge in, Arkansas, break the edge,
You can't counter-charge, you can't counter-charge, you can't counter-charge, you know why? Because you're dead. Bye-bye.
Oh, what a shot, Parker.
Everybody's dying all around me, bodies hitting the floor. Cease, friendly.
So, that's a huge win for the CSA side. Again, 3 flags down for Union side. 4th one's up there. The 2 flags that were initially down should be despawning within the next minute or so. But, I mean, Union's starting to gun down to this tree corner spot that CSA really likes to have. But again, they've only got one flag, and those flags that should be despawning soon. Looks, never mind, one of them got picked up. One of them did despawn, though. I mean, it's going to take Union in a minute or two to actually get that flag down there. When will you despawn, little one?
Looks like you got a flag unit going down to the south, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, let me. I got this. Fuck you. No, I missed.
You might need some help soon.
Coming down now, yep, they're coming down now. The flag's coming down to this. Get on with us anymore. Water, go to a friendly unit.
And so, we'll see what CSA wants to do here. Nice arty shot from Union. A little short, but knock some people down. Some Union guys trying to go out and get the flags. Union splitting up, but again, most of the team's heading down to this corner, and CSA starting to move on that one to make sure Union can't get a foothold. HL's leading this.
Aye, Gunny.
Take the flag. Shoot him in the flank, gents.
Right here, boys.
Need to run. Hold them. Hold them. Run it right. Run it right. Run it right.
This is bad.
So Union immediately give up that initial position. LFL still holding on the snake fence in the distance. Some Union guys trying to run those flags out. Some CSA trying to prevent. But looks like they won't be able to prevent that. 11 Mississippi and Colquitts charging in.
Independent pop. Shift the left with me. Shift the left with me. Shift the left with me.
There's a friggin' entrance there, dear Lord. Papa, oh, he's dead.
Get smacked in the wiener. I got it.
Enemies in ranks.
Hold it on the road.
So LFL got pushed off on the side. CSA's turning around to get back into this fight.
Shoot them Yankees.
Watch out, there's a friendlies, watch out.
So CSA holding the road. Union falling back up in the center here. And CSA holding the line very well. Again, Union has 3 of their flags, though. Looks like you got a last Union group pushing in. Being 36 New York and 9th Corps. And they're going to be heavily outnumbered going into this, but might as well try, I guess.
Second wave incoming. Hit the fence. Hit the fence. Hit the fence. Hit the fence.
You are not allowed to step over this
Don't let them
fence.
come over.
It is illegal.
Don't let them come over.
Illegal.
They're coming up and over. Drill left. Drill left.
So CSA will hold. 4 minutes left on the counterattack. 2/3 of the way through it. Look at that TSA volley up top. Maybe volley. And a little charge, too.
Yeah, we did it!
I killed that guy. Shoot him.
Okay, stop.
we got him.
Stop.
Hey, we're friendlies.
run
Stop
away.
fucking shooting at us.
Fuck off. Make a tree. No, fuck you. You killed a man, you fucking swat. Sorry. I was a little too hard.
Hey, go back to the fence.
Alright, we're leaving.
Go back to the fence.
Back to the fence.
Jeez.
We're leaving.
Jeez Louise. So, CSA get 2 Union flags down there. 5-minute despawn timer on that. Union pushing down from main. Again, the whole Union team is not really together in their moves. CSA's side, you know, while a little bit delayed, you can kind of expect that, though. But even with the delay, I mean, CSA's bouncing back off each other real well.
That's right, boys. Let them eat that smoke. Shoot them down.
3 minutes.
So, yep, CSA just needs more bodies on point when the clock hits 0. And, I mean, Union's had an issue of just never having all 4 flags throughout the counterattack. I mean, Union team looks like they're moving out towards this right side. For the most part. Look at this view, though. Once the name tags go away. Is that a CSA group? No, it's not.
Rally and do a coordinated attack.
We're doing it right now.
Yeah, why do you think we're all here?
That's not what never anyway.
So this is going to be the Union's last push. Pushing around the right side. Some going up the center. Union needs to... But maybe this is a distraction. But a distraction would work if Union had their flags. So maybe these guys are the guys that don't have their flags. Nice artist shot from Union.
Ain't none of you even gonna make it to the fence. You damn Yankees, look, every one of you got shot.
Firing,
Not one of you made it to the fence.
Rushing
to their death.
Wonderful job, wonderful job.
Brother, I know you ain't trying that.
Fire at them. Straight ahead, shift to the left around.
Morning, rebels. How you did?
This is a really spread out charge by Union. I mean, that Union... Oh, why is that flag bear? Oh, no. So, 1 minute left. CSA just needs more bodies down point when the clock hits 0. Union does have a foothold on the CSA left, but not a lot of time to actually go in and get on the point.
Brace on left.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Run the flag back. Press T, dude. Fuck.
Press T, gentlemen. Hold on.
Yeah, y'all done.
Good job running the flag back.
Yankee boy. There we go.
And Union just kind of has to ignore that CSA group to get onto the point. 30 seconds.
Run big.
Vive la France.
Vive la France.
20 seconds.
Get fucking volleyed.
You missed.
Wow, you missed the half of us. Good shit.
Buddy.
Come here.
It's all but over.
Dig in for the... Go for the corner. Go for the corner.
Union.
Yeah, fairly simple round there. Good win for CSA. I mean, they just went outside the Union flank. They got a foothold and then just slowly pushed their way down the lane, eventually getting to the point, early capping it and outright holding it. Union was never able to get, I mean, all of their flags up throughout that counterattack. And that's a huge impact on it because that you saw how big the field was for Union to try to get from their spawn to the lane. And I mean, for the regiments that don't have the flags, every time somebody died, they had to spawn back up at main. And it just creates this domino effect. And Union that was never really able to have full numbers. And around the times they did, they would spread out. Even then, it would still be a difficult situation for the Union side nonetheless. But anyways, good first round. The sides are switching so that, you know, each side can attack once and defend once as well. But we will see you all shortly for the second round. Here we are with the start of our second round, the Harpersferry Graveyard. Again, the sides did switch. Total pop 281, CSA up by 1 right now. In terms of artillery, both sides have it. Union taking 8, CSA taking 4, so imbalance is going to be 5 infantry-wise in favor of the CSA side. And CSA just going straight for it. They're not stopping, even with the rules of no bayonets, no sprinting. Union slowly trying to reinforce. They were not expecting a push like this so fast. I mean, look at the Union left is only now starting. Some guys don't even know what's happening. It's a parade here on the Harpersferry Graveyard for the CSA side. What a start!
Going to the curb. Clubs, clubs, clubs.
Come on, come on.
Yankee
So that charge is starting to fizzle out, but CSA's got all 4 flags across the graveyard, in Union lines, positioned on the stone wall. Ticket's still fairly even, but this is a huge accomplishment. CSA, it's very difficult on this map for them to break through. They only have an 8% ticket advantage, and the weapons that they have to attack, they have the 22nd Virginia with the option of the Enfield and the Lorenz, and the 2nd South Carolina with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 61. But what makes this difficult is Union has the 9th Vermont with the Springfield 61, but more importantly, the 3rd Maryland with the option of the Springfield 55 and the Springfield 42. So Union's got the buck and ball shotguns, and that can really make it difficult because this is a real tiny map, right? CSA can really only push down the road. They can go down the hill a little bit, but it's hard to see just because of how condensed this area is. There's bushes, it's elevated, it's difficult. But CSA sometimes like to push down this other side. It's a little more open, but again, it's a really steep push uphill. This is a very difficult map for CSA to do well on, and my game is freaking out a little bit here. But yeah, Union's kind of forming up around the CSA side right now.
There we go. Fucking ball. Look at the tickets from.
And so, I mean, Union's at least spreading out on the CSA side right now. Yeah, look at the flags. They're like, they're not moving smooth. They're jittering a little bit. That's something. It's a perfect game with no bugs. Update 200 can't come any sooner. But you can see Union's doing a nice job. They're not trying to charge to take the position back. They're just kind of surrounding the CSA and shooting all into one spot. It's out of bounds for the CSA side over where Union's holding on the right side. They can get close, but they can't charge in unless they go out of bounds. It's IVB, HL, 20th Georgia, 2nd U.S. Cap over here for the Union right. Union left, consisting of Midwest Brigade, 80th New York, 6 Alabama, 6 New York, A and V.
Yeah, dude, it's almost to this rock down here. That's crazy.
And I mean, Union, you can hear them yapping about the point boundaries. Which, yeah, I didn't even realize it went out that far as well. But I guess, you know, you learn something new every day. You've only played this game for how long? But this kill box that the Union's kind of put up, I mean, CSA's all condensed in one area, and when Union's chucking buck and ball in there, even without buck and ball, it's going to work out well for you. So, Union's up almost by half morale stage, even though CSA has the ground, and we'll see what CSA wants to do here. I mean, the surprise is over at this point.
You need to break through. You need to push through forwards. We have still to break them. I need you to hit the north corner. I need you to hit the north corner. Eleven the mess, can you do that as well? You and CQB, full send on that north corner. Everyone else maintaining fire direct towards that west and northwest.
And that's a little bit of the communication there. That was that was a lot of yapping going on down there, but that can happen. So CSA is going to try to push north, it looks like, with a good amount of their guys. 6 Alabama starting to apply a little more pressure to try to throw CSA off. I mean, CSA punched Union to start the match. Union's responded pretty fastly, punching back, and now CSA's got to find a way to get back at the Union. Again, it's a tremendous start for the CSA side to get a foothold here, but Union's found a perfect response.
Buddy, come on, let's go. We just stopped the skirmishing. Yeah, fucking run, dude. Yeah, get out of here.
So, I mean, CSA slowly inching back. Their lines that have fallen back here. 2 Corps, or French of 2 Corps, and the Italians of 2 Corps as well, here with CQB. And it looks like CSA is going to try to potentially get on Union's flank here. Well, you heard him say it. But they're going to get on the left flank of the Union, prevent them from, you know, necessarily getting them into a kill box. Looks like 11 Mississippi is here as well. Which, I mean, A and V's backed off a little bit. They were backed off even before the CSA side showed up here.
Independent fire in the bushes, independent fire, straight in front.
Oh, fuck, on the right.
Fill that fucking bush with bucking ball.
That's fine, Freddy can deal with that.
And so CSA relieves a little bit of pressure. A and V's in a fascinating spot. There's just no cover there. But it's a very fast start to our match. CSA going to be the first to hit engage. Union, though, will shortly follow. Surprised CSA is not trying to... Well, I guess you can't sprint yet, but... And I guess the element of surprise won't be there.
A and B, break loads about this. Down the hill.
And they will fall back. CSA hits engage. Bayonets are go. Sprinting is still not allowed. We gotta wait another 4 or so minutes for that. HL pushing up again, trying to put a little more pressure, but they're gonna back off. I mean, they have slight deflates here. 36 New York is pushing forward, seeing them.
They are charging, by the way.
Oh, he killed him, dear guy.
Keep going,
Блять,
bro.
он сейчас контрчаржит со стороны
Yeah, they're
улицы.
lucky I followed the rules. Die, you Yankee bastards. Give me my clothes.
And looks like CSA pushes up. LFL, but Union right side's gonna collapse. That's 20th Georgia. HL is gonna go in. CSA collapsing in on the other side.
No, don't get them on yet. It's not time. Get in there. Get in there.
Where's A and B at? Were they not over here? They are. 6 New York is they're rolling up on the side. Total domination on the point from CSA.
Into him, boys, into him.
But I mean, Union's getting a little bit of an edge. CSA has the line. Union left, starting to push up to engage, but they're in the worst of the two spots. And the CSA left side is going to hold.
Independent right here, northwest north.
This map is flipped on its head from what you normally expect. Ticket's still fairly even. And I mean, the Union main spawn right over here. Very close to where the fighting's at. And so, I mean, we'll see what Union's going to do at this. I mean, really, they're only really just going to be able to charge. I mean, they can sit and shoot them out, but it's a really strong position. CSA unlikely to just be shot out of the spot. So, CSA, though, will early cap the point. Since Union isn't engaged, just 12 minutes. They hold for 12 minutes. They win. But what's interesting, the roles have flipped. Union's considered the attacking team, right? They're counterattacking. CSA is considered the defending team. Union, this map isn't that big, so Union can keep spawning in charge, spawn in charge, spawn in charge, and just keep charging non-stop and try to potentially hit the CSA to last stand and then retake the point and win. That's going to be a hard thing to do, but they have to be aggressive all game long.
Just keep shooting them.
Just keep firing.
And I don't get what Union's doing here. HL's pushing forward, 88th New York with them. They're ballsy holding here in the open, shooting at a stone wall. At least try to go around on the side here, which looks like 9th Corps LFL is holding the CSA left, making sure Union can't approach this side uncontested. That was an RDC shot. What was that even shooting at? Are they counter-battering? You have got to be kidding me. Why are they counter-battering when there's CSA right there? Do they not have canister? They for sure have canister. I don't know why they're not trying to use it. Oh well. But Union left, starting to try to get around the CSA right, A and V in particular. They are on point there, apparently.
Fire to the right.
That's going to be some nice bucking ball shots. CSA's going to got to throw them out as quickly as they're able.
Look at them. Look at them.
Get on that wall, boys. If you got a shot, move to the right. If you have a shot, move to the fucking right and fire it.
Come here, baby! Hey, what's
Don't
Killer? Where's
fence
Killer?
dance with
Hey,
him.
Doug Killer said hi. Where's Killer? Where's Killer? Where you at?
Step back and get your loads, gentlemen. Step back and get your loads.
A&V is holding strong, though. Union not pushing too much on the other side. CSA is kind of trickling here, but if Union retakes the point and they're down tickets, which they are, they'll regain up to where the CSA side is at. CSA can afford to throw bodies away because that means Union won't be able to regain as high as they would want. So it's not a bad idea here for CS. I mean, you want A&V out, but, you know, if you trickle in and lose some numbers, not the worst thing in the world. But it looks like eventually A&V will be pushed out. 6 Arkansas pushing out, and they're going to get some nice shots.
Arkansas, I want that flag. I want that flag, Arkansas.
So 4th of the way through the counterattack right now. Union tickets don't matter because if they retake, they regain since they're down. But CSA tickets do matter. Union's got to push at some point. Well, Rip 13th Georgia, your attempt is valiant.
Just calm. Everybody calm. It's fine.
If you guys are not out of bullets by the end of this game, I will shoot you myself.
Now that is some voice chatter right there, ladies and gentlemen. So, Union's going to have to charge at some point. And I mean, if Union keeps doing these, you know, little attempts to try to go for the point to get flanks, while they are nice, like A&V's thing here is, you're just killing more CSA, bringing CSA tickets down, which means you can't regain as many tickets. Now, again, a lot easier said than done, but, you know, it's what you got to do. I don't recall the last time I've seen CSA early cap and win the map off an early cap on this map in an event anyways.
Hey, Killer, Canada's wanting to know when you want to push point.
They only get ASAP. Okay. 7 minutes. 7 minutes on the yellow.
Alright.
Everyone push 7 minutes on the yellow.
So I don't know how they're going to communicate that, but Union... Oh, what the heck? CSA gets completely slaughtered, but again, I don't care since they're up so many tickets. So apparently 7 minutes they're going to push, but it might be a little less. CSA pushing out against 6 Alabama, which is going to lead nicely into these Union shots on this front.
Alright, push this fence, clear these guys, push this fence, clear these guys.
Is the Union right charging? Yes, they are. That charge is held by CSA. However, Union's got a little bit of a foothold, a little one on this side.
We smell like exterminate, 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 exterminate. You can't see anymore. Ils passent pas, ne passeront pas.
Looks like CSA is gonna hold the charge though by Union. They decently went in together. Union down 1 flag right now.
That you're not alive anymore. It's kind of funny. Don't touch me. It's rude.
Am I alone?
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna stab you guys, sorry.
Oh my God. I love you.
You all bad.
Bring the flag back. Bring the flag back.
Clowns!
You all shit.
Keep that flag down! Keep that flag down!
Huge hold for the CSA side. Union winning from multiple directions, not exactly on the same time, but they did, and CSA was able to hold the ground. And, I mean, 7 minutes into the counterattack, 5 remaining. And it's not looking too good for the Union side. I mean, Union's got, if they move quick, they've got about 2 more organized charges left. Which, I mean, they're all dead at main right now, for the most part.
Man, I don't know if I can reserve my thoughts.
Mike Allen, I mean, I'm up for
I
it,
mean,
man,
we
whatever.
can go, if you want to go left along the road and straight for the corner.
Yeah, sure. Point back to us, 60 yards to the left, I'm quick march.
But at least Union is communicating. You do have some Union guys over here, though.
That's what's going on, yes, sir, that was a
HL, at least shooting it out on this front for now. And it looks like Union's just going to go straight for that corner here. As we're almost 2/3 of the way through the counterattack here. CSA pretty spread out, but they're most condensed in this corner here. Here we go.
Hold fire, hold fire. Hold fire, hold fire. At the ready.
Ready?
Jerry, right!
Coming up the left.
Union is starting to take the point back. It's still fairly close. Union reinforcements arrive. CSA left has to move over.
I level that off. Get him. Up and over, charge.
CSA main spawns should have enough time to get up. Not that many. All right. Yeah. CSA, if you're alive, you need to charge in. Whether it be to try to hold the point, first and mostly. But secondly, right, you don't want Union to regain as many tickets.
Push him off, gentlemen. Keep shooting, get those fucking flags down.
On the wall, gentlemen, on the wall, on the wall, on the wall.
Keep shooting any targets you see. Anything in the cemeteries, anything.
Come on, Midwest Fox, get in there. Don't bring it to the
There's a group of reds in the building to the southwest.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
And CSA's got all 4 flags up in the corner. CSA has a little way from main, but it looks like Union will retake the point here.
Hey, baby. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
So unlike last round, Union is going to retake the point. They're going to regain about a morale stage in tickets. And there's a chance for Union to get those CSA flags down. They have a foothold. CSA main spawns very trickled, but are pushing in.
Today, so don't kill him today, please. Thank you.
You're getting strike.
I'm shocked those flags are holding in the graveyard.
Keep pushing, keep pushing.
Keep pushing down the wall, charges goes up.
Down here, boys, you got coming all the way back. Let's regroup. 36, pull it all the way back. All the way back.
Retreat.
Why are you standing here in Lorden, bro?
So Union's going to get a huge hold there, retaking the point, regaining a morale stage in tickets, and now slightly up on tickets. And they will have regained their full defensive line back, something we have not seen since, you know, the 41-minute mark or something like that. But if Union hits breaking, CSA captures the point, they win. But again, that defensive line for the Union side is going to defend it fiercely, especially with them being up on tickets. However, CSA's got 30 minutes. They can make this real boring and simplistic and just shoot it out the rest of the time. It's going to be a very slow drain in tickets, but you have the time. If you somehow don't knock your opponent down, you know, a little over a morale stage within 30 minutes, you suck. But with how close the shooting is, with the accuracy of these weapons, you know, it should be possible for CSA to do that if they want to go that route. But of course, they can choose whatever. I mean, what are they yapping about? Can we hear them? Oh, yep, that makes sense. A simple strategy that can work out. I mean, shootouts are generally even in kills, which means they're generally even trade on tickets, since the attackers have more overall tickets. Not by a lot on this map, right? But still they have a lead by a little bit. So over the long run, CSA would start to get a ticket lead. Now, again, there's a lot of variables that go into it, but that's generally what I've seen over a long period of time.
You start and you dropped your sword
watching shootouts
and you just stop moving. Yeah, that's not good.
So Union just gotta watch it. CSA already could try to blow some holes in the walls, which we haven't taken a look at them yet. Here they are. Some AVC guys. Actually, it looks like all the AVC guys in the match, they got a view. They're operating 2 guns here. I mean, it's a beautiful view. I see. I've hiked those over here. I want to hike this. Oh, there's the counter battery that Union did. Which, that's surprising that they hit that, but I guess at this point there's probably not much to shoot at. But man, Harpersferry is such a beautiful town. You know, if I could do this full time and move somewhere, this would probably be the place. Just, it's so beautiful. Actually, I'm kind of just a random curious thought. How much do... This is the important commentary here. How much do, like, getting a house around here cost?
Take it, eat and load. Don't stand and load, boys. We gotta conserve tickets.
Holy crap. Why is... So there's a property you can buy in... Yeah. Oh, it's a house. 5 beds, 5 bathroom, 3,600 square feet for 1.2 million. Very cheap. Let's see. Why is there a property for 85,000? Oh, it's 0.57 acres. Oh, it's just woods. Oh, and... Yeah, interesting. And then some houses for 600. Hey. There we go. Oh, it probably floods though a fair amount here with there being the 2 rivers. I remember when I went on the IVB group trip 2 summers ago, the Harpersferry Bridge caught fire, which you could probably look that up and it'd still be a news story. That was funny. I think it was a train like clipped something or whatever and it started the fire.
Dumbo, take a knee, buddy. Please. Thank you.
Exorf and Cunt. You can put back on.
Let's see. This news article does not help at all. Praise be.
No, we're full.
Yeah, I thought it was a train that clipped on something or whatever, but it's fascinating stuff. You wouldn't expect that to catch on fire, I guess. I don't know what the French of Two Corps are doing here. You're down tickets and you're just throwing away more tickets. This is not the time to do that.
Dude, we fucking vaporized that unit.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking there. Union hits braking. CF6 still down on tickets, and they're not gonna wait. They're gonna go.
Time to shift to us.
This is not all of them, though. 11 Mississippi is going in, so maybe this is more of a coordinated thing than what I initially thought. Oh, here come more CS. Why are they trickling so far apart? Maybe they just don't want to get shredded by bucking ball? Maybe waste their shots, bait them out, and then all go in. That seems to be the idea.
Shooting stab, shooting down.
You can just not see anything. But it does look like Union is holding their ground.
There's a second wave. Get ready.
Hold this corner. Get your loads. They're coming down the road.
That would be... And you can argue if this is good or not, but that'd be nice if there's a little toggle you could switch the smoke off for a second. That'd be kind of neat, because then you can actually see everyone in the melee. But I guess, you know, the smoke it's a beautiful thing when you get a crisp volley in the smoke. It's Ultimate General Civil War when that game was released. I remember the volleys in that game, what it looked like was the reason why I wanted to get the game. It was beautiful.
Jerry wants us charging right now.
Looked a lot better than Ultimate General Gettysburg that I played as a kid. Actually, what was that? There was a Civil War tactician game that I used to play a lot as a kid. Let's see if I can find it. Civil War. Yeah, I'll just type Civil War. Oh, there's actually a fair amount of games about Civil War. Battle Plan American Civil War, released in July 4th of 2014. Mixed reviews on Steam, 61% positive. It is very bare bones. Very. But it did the job. At least for when I was younger. And then we got the Ultimate General series, which, if only they had fully fledged out the Revolutionary War game, I maybe would have bought it. But the thing is, if I buy those campaign games like Napoleon and Empire, but I never actually played the game. Like, I bought Grand Tactician. I haven't played more than a few hours in the game. I'll start a campaign for like an hour and then I don't get back to it. That's kind of a thing though that I have with games like Elden Ring. I bought that during the summer sale and I've only put probably like 2-3 hours into the game at this point. Which, granted, a lot of the free time I have is doing this. But someday it'll happen.
I'm not defending you.
It's like Red Dead Redemption 2 took me a good amount of time to finish, but it was a good game. A great game. And I think I saw too that Grand Tactician game. Yeah, they're coming out with a Napoleonic War one, which will be interesting to see. Again, I would want to play it, but I don't know if I'd actually commit to it. So at that point, it's like, why even buy the game? Support the creator, I guess.
HL, take aim east. Yeah,
Fire!
Crouch down.
Man, they dodged that volley just like that.
I hope people is trashing them in the commentary, man.
We all just stay in the old for 20 minutes.
So, CSA's in a little bit of a dilemma at this point. I mean, they're down almost a half a morale stage right now. They can shoot it out, which will bring everyone's tickets down slowly. They have the time to do that. Uh-oh.
Run the right of the rock, run the right of the rock. Right of the rock, right of the rock.
Right side of the rock.
Kill these guys.
That's a nice couple of kills.
Here they come, here they come!
Keep going, lads.
Keep going.
Don't stop believing.
Don't stop, keep going.
I did 3 guy charges.
But that just got even worse because of that move from A and V. But, I mean, you're going to shoot this down for a few more minutes, hit final push, maybe get Union down a little more, which you should do at this point just to lower Union tickets more. But you're going to have a little, like, over 2 minutes to knock Union down to last stand and then fully wipe. I mean, the only reason why CSA won at the start is because they went right away, Union wasn't expecting it, and then Union didn't reinforce each other in time. Union's now set up and probably a little more set up for that, on top of having bayonets, which bayonets really only make charges go a little quicker. Probably a little more than a little quicker. Just because it takes 3 bonks to kill someone with the butt of your name. That's bayonet compared to the bayonet, which is 2 hits to kill.
Ulysses S. Grant, Supreme General Ulysses S. Grant, winner of the Civil War. What? Sir?
CQB, load and hold. We're gonna do pop-up volley.
Load and hold, CQB.
Shit.
Ready.
Checkpoint ready.
Just staring right into the camera. Alright. Stare right into your soul right there. Imagine if they added... I think it's like in Fortnite too, where you can talk and your mouth will move in-game, at least on PC. That would be something to add in War of Rights. I remember they made a... I don't know who, but someone made a Bull Run, like, War of Rights movie. Let's see if it's still up on YouTube.
Sit down.
But the I typed in Battle Bull Run, I don't see it on YouTube. But anyways, what they did, they had like they had scripts, and they had like voice lines of people talking back and forth with each other, and it was just weird because they cut to someone in game and they'd just be like a standstill figure talking, which I get it. That's really only what you can do with this game. It's just something. I mean, the fact that they have modeled everything out so well, and then if we go inside the head, I mean, they got that all modeled out for whatever reason.
And you're not playing with Hood.
Well, we'll see. CSA probably going to get prepped up for a charge shortly. I mean, once they hit final push, there's no real reason to keep the shootout going. Just because you're on very limited time and you have infinite tickets. You might as well throw bodies against the enemy and hope that something sticks. I'm intrigued by the cat. Oh my goodness. We've been yapping for too long. Too long. Intrigued to see the casualties though.
We're slowly closing
I mean, it does look like the gap is slowly closing, but I mean, similarly to the start of a morale stage, when you're about to drop into a different or a new morale stage like CSA, the bar is longer than what it seems. So Union's going to be very close to last stand for a while and not actually hit. But looks like CSA is going in. At least a little spread out here. Are they going in on the other side? They're not. Why is CSA only half committing this right now? You know what? That's 11 Mississippi, French of 2 Corps going in here. I don't know why only them went in, but CSA at final push, a little over 2 minutes left. They need to hit Union in the last stand. And CSA is just going across the graveyard. That's a brave decision you don't see too often. But they've got a little foothold.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And I don't know why these guys are standing back here letting them get up on the stone wall.
Such a wonderful evening, isn't it?
The team.
Shift to right. Oh, whoa, watch out.
Look right, south.
So Union hold that, no surprise. Oh, maybe not as well as I thought, but CSA needs to hit Union in the last stand before they do that. There we go. So if a Union guy dies, he doesn't come back. If he was dead, he'll spawn at main. So Union's got a full wave of left. CSA needs more bodies on point, or just outright take the point before the clock hits 0. Union just needs more bodies on point when the clock hits 0, and they'll win the game. CSA flags are up on the Union right, and it's kind of a foothold you as Union don't want, but 40 seconds, not a lot of time. Here comes CSA. Why is that CSA flag bearer running into the Union lines? Get back, Cobra.
If I die, pick up the flag. If I die, pick up the flag.
Leave my driller for lows.
Brace. Charge bayonets, boys. Charge bayonets.
Hold him off for 30 seconds.
Push the corner, get the flag.
That's going to do it. So, good win on the Union side. That charge that CSA did once they hit breaking killed them. They might have won this. It seems like they probably would have won this game if they just kept shooting it out the whole time. But, again, maybe they weren't too happy with the pace they were going at in the shootout, which is why they decided to charge. But that charge was the ticket difference right there. That's what you normally expect on a CSA charge on this map, if Union can, you know, respond okayingly. Okayingly? We're just making up stuff now, are we? But, anyways, with that all being said, 2 good fights today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, and get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get early access to all the condensed broadcasts that we're posting. Anyways, if you're playing in this match, send me your POV. I'll put it in the pinned comment of the video. Also in the pinned comment is the War of Rights yearly awards. That form will be open until the 14th. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Appreciate you guys. God bless. And we will see you in the next one. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night.